At our family dinner, my mom announced they were going on vacation without me. She said, "We're going to Bali, you have to stay back and pay for it." Everyone laughed. My stepdad leaned back in his chair and said, "Hey, someone's gotta keep the lights on." My little brother was already Googling beaches. Mom scrolled through resort photos and said, "We need high quality content, sweetie. Bali can't pay for itself." I just nodded. I'm 15 and I've been paying the rent, bills, and funding my whole family since I was 12. They don't work, none of them. I'm the only one. Mom quit her job when I started making money online. She said it was to manage my account. What she really meant was she found something better than a paycheck. Me. I sat there watching them plan their dream vacation on money I made, and I didn't say a word. The week before their trip, Mom handed me a schedule. 30 new videos in 7 days. I looked at it and my stomach dropped. "Mom, I have school. I have a history test on Thursday. The football game is on Friday." She didn't even look up. "You don't need to study. You don't deserve to go out if you can't finish the list. Don't argue." So I filmed. I filmed ASMR videos. I filmed fake get ready with me's. I filmed until midnight and woke up at 5 to do it again. By day 3, I was running on nothing. I couldn't focus. I could barely keep my eyes open in class. I told Mom I needed a break, just one day. She laughed like I told a joke. "A break? Bali costs $12,000. You want to explain to your brother why he can't go?" My brother looked up from his video game and said, "Yeah, seriously, don't be selfish." He was 11. He'd never worked a day in his life. Mom hissed, "If you don't make enough money, we're not paying for the light or water bill the month we're gone. This is for you too." Day 5, I hit a wall. I was sitting in front of my ring light with a product I was supposed to promote and I couldn't remember the script. I'd read it 15 times, but the words wouldn't stay. My hands were shaking. I told Mom I couldn't do it. I said I needed to sleep. She grabbed my arm and pulled me back to the chair. "You're not done. Sit down and do your job." I started crying. I couldn't help it. I was so tired. My stepdad walked in and saw me crying. I thought maybe he'd say something. Instead, he shook his head and said, "This is exactly why you're not coming to Bali. You can't handle anything." Mom pointed at the camera. "Wipe your face. Dance, ho dance." I filmed the video. I don't even remember what I said. By day 6, I'd missed 3 days of school. I didn't have a choice. There was no time. Mom wrote fake sick notes and told me attendance didn't matter. "You're not going to college anyway. This is your career." I didn't argue anymore. I just did what she said. When I finally went back to school, I looked like a ghost. I hadn't slept more than 3 hours a night all week. I fell asleep in second period and my teacher, Ms. Carter, told me to stay after class. She asked if everything was okay at home. I said yes. She didn't believe me. She asked why I'd missed so many days. I said I was sick. She looked at me for a long time and said, "You know you can tell me the truth, right?" I don't know why that broke me. Maybe because no one had asked me that in years. I told her everything. The videos, the schedule, the money, how none of them work, how I'm the only reason they have a house, how I wasn't allowed to go on the vacation I paid for. She didn't say much. She just listened. Then she said, "You know I have to report this, right?" I nodded. For the first time in weeks, I felt like I could breathe. The knock came the night before their flight. Mom opened the door in her Bali outfit, already half-packed. A man and a woman stood there with badges. "Child Protective Services. We have some questions about your daughter." Mom laughed nervously. "Now? We're leaving for vacation tonight." They didn't care. They came in and asked about everything. The money, the missed school days. Mom kept checking the time. "She's fine. She likes doing content. Tell them, baby." I stayed quiet. One of them asked if I was going on vacation with them. Mom hesitated. "Well, no. She needs to say for filming. I mean school." The woman wrote something down. My stepdad chimed in. "We're leaving for Bali now." Mom nodded hysterically. "We have to go." The man said, "That flight isn't happening."